It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Bears and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Miles Michaelis gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 3:15.
A bouncer up the middle. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
In now, Chris Wiggins, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Wiggins, a native Texan, is currently believed to be on the trading block, and rumors say Oakland could be a landing spot for him. We'll keep our eyes on that.
Yeah, I think the team that acquires him knows that this is probably a rental situation. They'll have the opportunity to sign him in free agency, but they're looking for a boost for this ball club, and he certainly can provide that.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with one away. Coming to the plate now, Christian Murray, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
This one's down to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Brewer Bears.
Now to the plate, Brewer Bears. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch.
No, that's out.
1-0. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That'll pitch. The second baseman, Randy.
In now, Randy Wiggins, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Hit in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Mike Christian will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. In there at the knees, strike 1. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
The 0-2 home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio.
Batting
Listen,
second,
if you can keep
the
that
right
pitch in
fielder.
your back pocket and
Check
pull it out
third.
when you need it, like he did right
Fowler.
there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Here's Dexter Fowler now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the at-bat. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Wiggins has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. So striding in, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tyler Wiggins.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Chopped to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
At it, 7. The shortstop, Gary Mooney.
Set to get his day started, Terry Mooney, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
Wiggins.
At the plate now, Bart Wiggins. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Standing in now, Mike Christian. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Matt Carpenter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider.
Usually
those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now the 0-1. fouled off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Yadi Molina digging in now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that ball between first and second base. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Tyler O'Neill comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. When you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Lane Thomas. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to left center, second home run early in the year, and with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The pitcher, Michaelis.
So now to the plate, Miles Michaelis. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
4 runs here in this half inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiggins is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. Coming to the plate now, Christian Brummett. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Standing in, Chris Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
1-1 to count. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roy, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 home. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Into the box, Brian Brummett, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Wiggins at second, Murray at first, one gone. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And it misses, 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
High in the air out to center field. Thomas is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Randy Wiggins. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch coming, here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Now back.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way.
1 out.
Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hard hit at third. Fielded cleanly on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Carpenter. He singled his last time up. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Striding into the box, Terry Mooney. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch.
Mooney.
The 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Outstanding range on display that time, and here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did, and then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. So coming to the plate, Bart Wiggins. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Mike Christian, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Back goes Thomas. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off.
Molina.
Here comes the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And there's ball 1. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Murray is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Digging in, Tyler O'Neill looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
To the plate now, Lane Thomas. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Popped into the air, back behind second. Wiggins is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're in front 4-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Brummett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
In there, a base hit.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Standing in now, Chris Wiggins, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And he is in there ahead of the throw, so first and third now to kick off the inning.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
In now, Christian Murray. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the back for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
The catcher.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Digging in once again, Brian Brummett. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Reined in. And an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. Cards lead it 4-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miles Michaelis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in a lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Here's Colton Wong now. Down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and a check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Into the box, Randy Wiggins, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The second baseman, Randy
First pitch of the at-bat.
Wiggins.
No ball, 1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Thomas will back up and put this away for a long out number 1.
Tyler Wiggins.
Now batting, Tyler Wiggins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting, shortstop, Jerry Mooney.
At the plate now, Terry Mooney, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. DeYoung takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Digging in now, Bart Wiggins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Stepping up now, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Trey Mancini is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Mancini.
Grounded to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Brummett.
So striding forward now, Christian Brummett. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
That evens it up, 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Chris Wiggins will be next. This is line to left. O'Neill is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Settling in now, Chris Wiggins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Ned. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Into the box now, Christian Murray. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Cardinals lead it 4-2. Rob Dibble will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Molina.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Oh, 1 the count to Molina. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Lane Thomas, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runners on first with 1 down. And another foul ball. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working on the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Tommy Edman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Tommy Edman.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cards leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Giovanni Gallegos will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Ready for another chance? Brian Brummett. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And there to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Now batting.
Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Now at the plate, Randy Wiggins will swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Stepping in, Tyler Wiggins. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well, trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
To the plate now, Terry Mooney, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So digging in now, Bart Wiggins. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Thomas. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Second baseman,
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Wong.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Dexter Fowler. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He was a ground out victim last time up. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First offering on its way. In there, strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Andrew Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
21, Andrew Miller.
Austin Wins is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
2-1.
All even now, 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Ramon Urias will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 87, Ramon Urias.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett. Now a bunt attempt here. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Nobody out, runner on first. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. The second for 1. He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now that
was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Wiggins. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. O'Neill is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-2, the final score today. St. Louis took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Miles Michaelis earns his first win of the season. Andrew Miller wraps it up for the save, his fourth of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the AL East, the Blue Jays put together 10 total hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-4. The Chi Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-1. The Detroit Tigers combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 3-2. The Royals had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-1. The Twins left fielder, number 20, drove in 4 and had a home run, leading the Twins to the win over the A's 5-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-1. Jed Lowry needed only a triple to hit for the cycle, leading the Mets past the Nationals 3-2. The Milwaukee Brewers totaled 13 hits as a team as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 8-2. The Cincinnati Reds combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 3-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.